This is your Barbados Today morning news update for Friday, October the 12th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, the High Court has ordered Superintendent of Prisons Lieutenant Colonel John Nurse to pay damages to one of his own officers who was wrongfully passed over for promotion to orderly officer, in addition to being unpaid for working in that post for 6 years. The ruling handed down by Mr. Justice William Chandler since September the 4th was in favor of Trevor Brown, president of the Prison Officers Association. But Brown, who sued his boss as a first defendant and the Attorney General as the second, will soon return to the judge to request a contempt of court order against Nurse, claiming that up to yesterday he had not benefited from the court's ruling. The planned University of the West Indies Bridgetown City campus is 95% ready for opening. The announcement was made yesterday by Vice Chancellor Sir Hilary Beckles during a news conference at the Cayfield campus, who said the former Mutual Assurance building on Lower Broad Street is being renovated as a center for software technology.
We invited our China partners, the Global Institute for Software Technology, to be the principal investor in the transformation of that building. So far, our Chinese partners have invested $2 million in the renovation of the building. It has been renovated as a technology incubator center for the development of a software digital footprint for the campus in the city, university in the city. It's a unique project. There is no other project like this anywhere in the Caribbean. We give thanks to Sagicor, and we give thanks to our China partner, the Global Institute for Software Technology, who have made this enormous financial investment to bring this building forward into the 21st century.
Sir Hilary said renovation of the city campus should be complete next month, and the furnishings are expected to arrive here from China in January. And principal of the Cayfield campus, Professor Eugene Barito, went even further to reveal that the city campus will be a multi-purpose facility to boost small businesses.
We see this as a very vital addition to the capital stock of the Cayfield campus, and it will be a multi-purpose building with the emphasis on creating a hub for technology. We see it as not only a place where the software engineering students will be taught, but that we will also have startup companies along the line of the fintech. I have been in conversation with Mr. Gabriel Abed of BIT, and he is interested in some of their companies, the small startup companies, having occupancy in the building, and it's a very large building, and we think that we can do that there and still have students be trained in software engineering and have that interface between the startup companies and the students.
Kayla Allen of Woodburn St. Philip was shocked as she tried to come to grips with a truck occupying her living room yesterday morning. Her home, car, and the house next door, owned by Lennon Brown, were wrecked when a Marshall Trading Company truck delivered lumber lost control and crashed into the house of Aline and damaged the home of Brown. The woman said she was about to open her front window when she heard a noise. She said when she came out of her house, she saw the neighbor climbing through his window and the front part of her house damaged. It seems like Aline cannot catch a break from misfortune, as only last week, with the passing of Tropical Storm Kirk, her entire house was flooded.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
We're back with news from the region now. Suicide in Guyana has reached alarming proportions, especially among the youth. Public Health Minister Valda Lawrence says the state of affairs is a disagreeable one.
In 2017, in the 15 to 19 age group, the rate was 29.3 per 100,000. In the 20 to 24 range, it was 39.5 per 100,000, and in the 25 to 29 range, it is 36.5 per 100,000, with an overall rate of 24.6 per 100,000.
On the international scene now, President Donald Trump is coming under increasing pressure from Congress to take tough action against Saudi Arabia over allegations that a Saudi team may have murdered journalist Jamal Khashoggi on a visit to the nation's consulate in Istanbul last week, which Riyadh denies.
It can't be condoned, and the way we deal with Saudi Arabia will be a message to others.
Democrats and Republicans demanding answers, some calling for sanctions against Saudi Arabia if the allegations are true, which could include blocking the sale of arms. Trump on Thursday said he would oppose cutting off arms to Riyadh in response to Khashoggi's disappearance.
I don't like the concept of stopping an investment of $110 billion into the United States. Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to take that money and spend it in Russia or China or someplace else. But there are other things we can do.
And finally, 4 Indonesians have been arrested over an alleged baby selling operation using Instagram. An account which claimed to be a family welfare agency posted images of pregnant women, ultrasound scans, and babies. Police said a telephone number was provided so potential buyers can make contact via WhatsApp. They said they managed to intercept 1 transaction, but were still searching for at least 1 baby that was sold. And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook, and sign up for breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.